9th, reincarnation. Every lifetime of yours, all received an abandoned baby girl as a child, and spare no effort to disperse cultivation. Let them grow up in their own world. As adults, the eldest disciple will become a succubus with the second, to blow you up as an adult. Every disciple sends you back to the West in the cruelest of ways. Just because you've awakened the villain system, after helping the 9th princess quickly become a great villain, you can go back to the blue star you've been thinking about, and obtain the blessing of the 9th cultivator, standing on the great Tao of the heavens. The last female disciple came to the deepest part of the heavenly prison, and you who have been abolished for cultivation, haven't eaten in 2.5 years, hanged daily with spiritual power by the old 9th Cheyenne. Last breath, he was carrying a bowl of aromatic food, watching the broken knees. You can't get down on your knees. A cheerful opening. Shankyunchi, do you regret it? As long as you say you regret it, I'll let you eat, and then send you away. Xie Yan's words were cold with a hint of prayer. However, to his disappointment, the young man in front of him still closed his eyes tightly. There are no replies. Every time Xia Yan looks at this man who once loved him as much as he did, although there is a trace of intolerance in the eyes, but still put the heart-eating insect into the other person's heart. When you killed my family of 30, did you think there would be a today? Just tell me. You regret it? As long as you say, I won't torture you anymore. Summer's tone is slightly trembling. He just wants to hear you say something he regrets. For revenge, he followed you for 50 years. Finally, when you become the strongest person in the world, he wielded a knife that accumulated more than 50 years of anger, and you listen to Xia Yan's voice. But I can't help sighing in my heart. But in your mind, hiding a system for cultivating villains. Just complete the task. After death, you can return to the original world. Now it's just another 3 days. You will be able to return to the blue planet on your own due to the timeout. At this time, a few heart-eating insects has quietly climbed into your heart. Start eating your flesh and blood. Suddenly, the pain of tearing the heart and lungs began to come from the body, and your painfully twisted faces was fully seen by Xia Yan. He showed a cheerful expression. There is a faint flush on the face. Just when you're going to die, he entered a true key to protect the meridian. Instantly left in a room with a lot of plaques. I saw Xia Yan kneeling. The voice is a little choked, said the parents. When I get to the bottom of this, I will definitely give you a satisfactory answer, since he abolished you as a cultivator, after being locked up and tormented day and night. While the hatred is unleashed, also found one by one. He's the demon body of the extreme yin spirit that cannot be produced in several eras. Just nurture him into adulthood and double-minded. You can get the earth realm cultivation, where you've spent the last 50 years. I never had any thoughts about him. Instead, he took care of everything for 50 years. Memories come to mind. Time seems to return to that nightmarish afternoon. This year, Xia Yan is just a little girl who has just turned 6 years old. She is also the beloved little princess of the family. But it was supposed to be a day of laughter. Become very unusual. The whole summer family is covered in blood. The June heat doesn't seem to melt either, and the yard is freezing cold. It's like a purgatory scene. I saw a little girl with a pair of hooves. Tender's little hands kept shaking his parents' corpses. 6-year-old Xia Yan doesn't understand. Why are his parents lying on the ground ignoring him? Shake while crying. I don't know how much time has passed. Small hands shake to numbness. Eyes crying until red. Right now, a shadow covered his tiny body. A flushed little face flashed up along the bottom. A young man dressed in white stands in front of him. There are sharp black eyes in the slender. I'm looking at myself in agony right now. See the statement Hatsumoto, stop crying. Staring frozenly in front of me. This man, stop crying and come with me. That was the first thing a man said to him. I don't dislike the dirt and blood mixed with Xia Yan. Hold him in your arms. At that moment, Xia Yan never felt. Some people can be so peaceful in their arms. But as he grew up, he's not in that town anymore. Ignorant girl. Take him from the Xue family courtyard full of corpses. Xia Yan also thinks that you're the one who killed his whole family. In the meantime, you've never explained anything to him. Even intentionally or unintentionally prevented him from finding out why. 50 years in the blink of an eye, Natsuman defeated countless Holy Land geniuses. An invincible nightmare for all. Eventually, he became the only realm powerhouse on the profound underworld continent. And finally, someone like you who taught him to love him. Exhibit the sort of hate that has been hidden for 50 years. So I took you into custody, tortured to the point of bruising all over the body day and night. When the hatred is released, what gradually emerges is a long-suppressed love. And after calming down, he found out that he was actually an extreme yin spirit demon physique. After discovering these doubts, he secretly thought that it was really not him who did it. Just a few hours before you're coming back, Xia Yan suddenly receives news. The extinction of the sect 50 years ago seems to have something to do with the blood demon sect. Next moment, his figure instantly appeared above the blood demon sect. Slash the sword at random. Then this 10,000-year-old sect protection great array will be smashed. At this moment, a loud shout suddenly came. Who dares to be reckless in the blood demon sect? But when this sect, Lord Zhu Changhai saw people clearly, instantly lowered the skull. I don't know why the great emperor came to the blood demon sect, but when he heard about the tragedy that killed the door, but all of a sudden, I was shocked. Back then, he was just an outsider. It was he who personally led the attack on that small mountain town. But just when he felt the extreme yin, when the little girl in the spirit demon body is at hand, suddenly a young man in white appeared. That young man's strength is terrible. Simply intimidating makes people unable to move. All the people he brought with him died under one sword, and he's the one who got away with it. Later, youth began to rise to fame on the streets. Everyone likes to unnormally call him First Sword Saint of the profound dark continent. And the little girl around him is also amazingly talented. Defeat countless Holy Land geniuses along the way, oppressing the younger generation. Only then did Zhu Changhai learn. That girl was back then. He wants to bring back the sect's extreme yin spirit demon body. And this secret, Zhu Changhai, has been buried in his heart. Nobody told. Just when he was trembling and trying to cover up, only to find out that I don't know when, the sect at your feet is already a sea of fire, and above his own head. There was a time when I didn't know. Already reading the demonic aura of the soul, I see the person in front of me covering his face with his sleeve, crying and laughing. Row, crazy demon. Next moment, Xia Yan's figure went crazy and headed in the direction of when he came. He's going to meet the man he misunderstood for the rest of his life. Inside the cell on the other side, to watch with only 10 minutes left, full of complexity. The next moment, in a quiet cell, suddenly a figure appeared. Xia Yan looked at me like an adult. Strong remorse welled up in my heart. Hurry to untie the trapped chains, but chronic weakness put you on the verge of collapse. Seeing Xia Yan hurriedly hugged you deeply in his arms. No words. Some are unstoppable tears. He who has become the earth. At this moment, I don't know how to open my mouth. Just hugging you tight. And you don't know why he went mad. But the next moment, I felt tears dripping on my face. You slowly open your eyes. The girl with the blurred eyes, and suddenly knew that he knew the truth of the matter. opening with bitterness, you know all about it. After listening to Shayan, stand up, carve your body into shudder. A beautiful face soaked in tears. Master sobbed in his mouth. You know that, don't you? Why didn't you tell me? Master Yan, ER errors, wrong words. See, you looked at Shayan with eyes full of heartache as before. Smile and say something. Master is leaving. Take care of yourself from now on. After listening to Shayan, a smack in the heart that has no origin. Feeling like something important is disappearing. Hurried and panicked exploration with divine thoughts. Just seeing your life,